Welcome to a long-awaited showdown. Don't have to be a fan of either team to appreciate the matchup of these two elite quarterbacks. Both guys hoping to use this big stage and display their supremacy. Welcome to the home of the BYU Cougars, Lavelle Edwards Stadium in Provo, Utah. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Stanford Cardinal, taking on a playoff team from last year, the BYU Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Stanford will kick it off to get us underway. That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. They'll hand it off. He's got room to run. Now here he goes. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job on this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Motion now from the tight end. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year. I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's John. He makes the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball.
Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Touchdown, Brigham Young. They couldn't stop him there.
Well, it's a great way to start this game for this offense. Everything seems to be clicking. Quarterback's making great decisions. Here he makes a perfect throw to the receiver for a nice touchdown to get this game started right.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Breaks loose at the 40. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Man, I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting upfield, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down from getting a big gain.
He'll take a deep shot here. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. And I'm just glad we're here to witness it. Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. crucial third down play right here. Out of the gun now on third down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws. It's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
It's another deep shot. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinal.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, BYU.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Quick throw to the left. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs' only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. And the Cougars will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He's brought down out at the 46. Now it's second down here.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's John. They stop him, but it's a first down. The Cougars look to keep this drive moving. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. The pocket breaking down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
And the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Excellent catch and run by the senior.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
BYU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, BYU. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT.
Just get the ball into the hands of your guy and let him do the rest of the heavy lifting with the yards after the catch. What a great catch and score.
No problem with the PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Short pass, finds the tight end. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackles made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Breaking tackle. They can't get him to the ground. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
He shreds the tackle. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. We've had a good early quarterback duel so far, Kurt. Let's check out the stats. They flipped into the field, ready now for the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented. It shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
That's good for first down yardage. They'll spot it at the 37. And the Cougars come to the line in the hurry up.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's John. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They look to throw it here on second down. Short connection to the tight end here. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this first half.
This BYU offense is quickly moving down the field. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Play action here on first down. Quick completion with the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Looking to throw again. Turns it loose downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Barkow. Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite 3rd down offense.
Chris, this is somewhat of a surprise to me. These guys have been great on 3rd down all year long. Top 25 in the country. But just not enough on this one. You got to think they wish they could get that route back to run it past the sticks.
4th down. He's throwing for it. He's hit as he throws it. He's got it. Enough for a first down. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15. BYU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And they'll stop him after a short gain. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and he cannot quite hold on down there in the end zone. Would have been a great pick. Instead, a 3rd down play coming up. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Bringing pressure. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
There you go, defense. Much better job of affecting the quarterback. This guy's already thrown a couple touchdown passes. That time, no chance at all to get his feet set. Nice job of pressuring him and bringing him down for the sack.
It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. So here they come on 4th and long, trying to overcome that crucial sack on 3rd down. This won't be easy. The quarterback making some changes at the line. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out. In the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Fights off a defender. Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room. Stanford comes to the line quickly here. And in first down, they go right back to him. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
That's good for a first down near the 40. A new set of downs after that completion. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to scramble. Fires it on the move. Oh, what a grab. Good enough for first down yardage.
Man, I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's...
It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Touchdown, Stanford. They connect for 6.
Well, that's how you close a half up, and what a game we have already here. Looks like we're going to be all tied up heading into half after the throw for 6.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Bringing it out, it's Stevens. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. One more play before they head to the locker room. On first and 10, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Oh, that one's picked off. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. Breaks into the open. Tackled on the return, and that's how we'll end the first half of play. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Cougars will kick this away to begin the second half. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Stanford offense back out there on the field now. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. Breaks an open space. Quick juke to get free. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Stanford comes to the line quickly here. And they'll go right back to him on first down. That's a flashy run with the spin move, but produces just a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, Cardinal. And that will give them the lead now. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. But let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. Now they're running on the toss. He gets loose. The gain moves the ball to the 34. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the corner. They'll stop him for a loss.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. It's an out route, the catch made. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Looks over the middle, and that's complete. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for the wideout. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Now the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. And it's incomplete, but here comes the flag. So hold on, let's check that out.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Can they pick up the first on the ground? He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
The ball near midfield. The head coach decides to go for it on 4th down. Grab behind the line. It's John. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the second half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
And the Cardinal offense is back out there on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments to prevent that this time. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He fires downfield. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Stanford.
This guy's starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. 2nd touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
BYU 14.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Returner runs out of bounds.
So the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. On 1st down, it's play action. On the move now. It's a deep shot to the right. And that one's picked off. What a play. Now he's bringing it back. Inside the 20. All the way back for the pick six. Touchdown, Cardinal.
You know, we talked to him during the week, and he told me he was a high school corner. And I can see why. He's got tremendous ball skills to make that play and then to be able to take it all the way back for a touchdown. Just outstanding.
And he knocks through the PAT.
35, BYU 14.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Stevens. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Picks up the first, looking for more. Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. See what the call is on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Quick throw caught on the left side. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. The Cougars will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. The pass rush closing in. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside. Give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
The offense just 1 for 3 on 4th down tries today. Here comes a 4th attempt. He's looking deep down the middle. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. And on the carry, he's heading left. Fights through a tackle. He'll step out after a nice gain there, and the offense will have 1st and goal. The Cardinal offense lines up 1st and goal. Handoff in a single back formation. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Stanford. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
14.
That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. The receiver makes the catch. They bring him down after a short gain there. And the Cougars looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. BYU getting set for the 1st and 10 now.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Grab down the middle. It's Barkow. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47. This BYU offense is quickly moving down the field.
But there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Finds an open target on the left side. Looks like BYU will have the 1st down. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And the Stanford offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense looking to make a play deep downfield? And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. The misfire on 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 33. Grinding away on the ground. Fighting off the defender.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Looks like Stanford will have the 1st down. 1st down here for this offense.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. They go his way again, and it works out.
With the catch, it's Strong. What a catch by the sophomore.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play caller? Up big, 4th quarter, and they're still taking shots downfield looking for more points. I think they're trying to rub it in here a little bit.
Running out of time in the pocket. Stanford comes to the line quickly here. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line. Here we go. That huge explosive play has set the offense up in the red zone. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. He escapes the pocket. Muscle out of bounds, close to the end zone.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Keeping it on the ground here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Brings up 4th down.
Stanford needing this 4th down conversion. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And it's caught! Touchdown, Cardinal!
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
And he's got it for the 2-point conversion as they add a little more salt in the wound here. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
BYU 14.
On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking downfield near the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to throw it on first down. Defense is coming after him. The receiver grabs it. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And the Cougars come to the line in a hurry up. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Stevens. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. Now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock. The Cougars line up with a first and goal. Looking to the end zone. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
So the drive begins backed up at their own 5. Tough spot. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Well, this one, defied everyone's expectations except this lower-ranked team. Nobody gave them a chance not just to win, but to blow out this respected team.
Oh, they came in at the very beginning of this game. You could almost feel it, a chip on their shoulder. Every single possession, they seem to be locked in on both sides of the football. Now, what can they do with a win like this, realizing how good they are capable of playing? Be interesting to watch down the road.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.